Two Targets Talk with me, Robin, and the lovely Janice. Today is episode number 12, Two Targets Talk, Breaking the Silence and the Shame of Workplace Abuse. And we have the fabulous, glamorous Miss Camay International. And we titled this episode, Stay Calm and Get Your Badass Glamour On. So Janice and I were talking about our little fantasies. You know how you have your fantasies when you walk out of workplace abuse. Mine was being glamorous in high heels. I always wear Vans. I'm like a total Gen Xer. And being like, oh, and laughing and walking away. So we thought, since Miss Camay was coming on the show in a couple weeks to discuss her profession, we thought we'd have her on to give us some tips on how to be glamorous when you're faced with unglamorous people. They have unglamorous souls too. Take it away, Janice.
They do. So I'm going to introduce Miss Camay, but before I do, I really want to make sure that I have my lip gloss like applied and looking well because, you know, I have to keep up. And I mean, you're motivating me to take better care of myself.
Yes.
And
your lip gloss is popping, girl. Your lip gloss is popping.
I got it on and I'm ready. So Miss Camay, I'm going to give you a little bit about her. She is the founder of Miss Camay International. She's a humanitarian award recipient. How many people can say that for her advocacy work on workplace bullying? Amazing. Thank you so much for what you do. She's a best-selling author and a co-compiler for the book Stand Up and Speak Out Against Workplace Bullying. But most importantly, and why we have her on this show, is that she is a badass in the workplace who helps empower employees that are in hostile work environments. So welcome, Miss Camay. Again, thank you so much for being here.
Yes, thank you so much, you guys, for having me. You guys are really, really providing an amazing platform for just authenticity and transparency. So thank you for having me. And this is one of my favorite subjects. It's one of my favorite subjects to talk about, like being, you know, glamorous and fabulous. So it was going to be a lot of fun.
We kind of thought that, Miss Camay. We kind of thought that.
So you talk about how you stay above it all and that you look glamorous, like, you know, head high, shoulders back, mascara on, like, how do you own it when you're having such a difficult time in the workplace?
Okay, got it. Well, I want to preface the conversation by honoring my mother. When my mother was alive, and when I was a very, very young, she told me, if you stay ready, you won't have to get ready. The best example that I had, and this was growing up my entire life until my mom went to heaven when I was in my mid-30s, I witnessed my mother going through some of the most tumultuous experiences as a child. And I witnessed her get up, you know, she would have her moment, she would process what was happening and what was going on, and literally minutes later, get up, get herself together, put her lipstick on, her lip gloss on, get it popping, and go do whatever she needed to go do. So the first thing I will say, the first tip that I have for you guys is take a shower, shave, and moisturize your body. You got to take care of your body. The second tip I will share is investing in a beauty counter skincare regimen, because when you take the makeup off of your face, do you feel just as good about yourself without the mask? And if you can't say yes, then I really encourage you to practice better self-care, because that's where it's going to come from. 3, this is a good one. You're showered, you're fresh, you're ready to get dressed. Put on matching undergarments. Matching undergarments. Mm-hmm. It's going to start with that. You're going to feel sexy. You're going to feel empowered. Just that small little thing. It doesn't have to be lace. It doesn't have to have little, you know, charms hanging off of it. It doesn't have to have little bows. It can simply be just a matching set of undergarments. Number 4, wear your favorite outfit, even if it's a gown. Even if it's a gown. When you're going out into the world and you're dealing with challenge, if you're going into the workplace and there's turmoil and bullying going on in there, the better you feel about yourself, the more empowered you are within yourself, the better you are going to be able to handle or deal with anything that they throw at you.
Plus, I would know I have a matching set on. I would sit back
Right.
and say, I have a matching set on.
Yeah. Do
Yeah.
you? I highly
Right.
doubt it.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. My fifth and final tip would be, and this is something that I've actually been branded in pageantry, actually been given the nickname Shoe Show, because every time I step out, out of my hotel room, it's a shoe show. I have a different pair of heels. Some are sparkly. I mean, it's always a shoe show, always. And again, that comes from my mother. My mother, it's so funny, you guys, because growing up, I used to look at my mom and I used to think, you're so gaudy, like your heels and the bracelets and the gold and the diamonds and it's like so gaudy. And look at me. I'm a prodigy of her, for sure.
You know what?
So
we always end up like our mothers, don't we?
Yeah, right? Yeah, exactly. So that's where my fabulous came from. Competing in pageantry, I walked into pageantry like this. I didn't become this way, through pageantry, which a lot of people have that misconception. I came into pageantry this way. And that's why my pageant career has been so successful, because I stayed ready so I didn't have to get ready. And I always gave them a shoe show.
I'm a person that showed up to work with 2 different colored shoes on. So for those of us, some of us really need this lesson, and I appreciate it. I'm going to try to think about that in the morning.
I am so going to get matching sets. I love that idea. I was feeling sexy just hearing about it.
Yeah.
I'm doing it. Doing it. I want to say, I know you're going to ask a question, but I want to make sure the audience knows we're going to have you on for your superhero side that you help target. I mean, you helped me so much. You helped so many people. So we're going to do the superhero side later of Miss Camay, if you're nasty. And today we're doing the glamour queen. So
yes. Yeah. So excited about that. Definitely looking forward to that. I've been bullied in the workplace myself, and I've survived. And I've actually been very calculated and strategic and very relentless in how I have addressed my situations in the workplace. So definitely looking forward to sharing that with the audience, for sure.
We're looking forward to it. So do you have a question for our audience?
I do. I want anyone who's watching this interview, if you're being bullied in the workplace, if something's going on in your life that, you just can't seem to process or get through, I want you to ask yourself, what negative self-talk of yours could be considered upper limiting behaviors?
Ms. Camay, give us one example of what that may be, or what it was for you.
Any negative self-talk, anything that you could possibly say to yourself, and we all have it, that little voice or that conversation that we have with ourselves. When you say those things, like let's just say I'm fat, and you're having this conversation, I'm fat, I'm not sexy, I don't look good. And then you go out in the world and, this conversation is already like on you, like I'm not worthy, I'm not valuable, I'm not worth anything. You're not going to walk into the room
exactly
with like,
that's
hey,
right. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What? Yeah. You're not going to walk into a room like that.
Yeah.
And that's an upper limiting behavior, because when you walk into a room and you have this negative self-talk on you, you're going to miss an opportunity to talk to somebody who might want to hire you for a job. You're going to miss an opportunity to meet your next best friend. You could be missing the opportunity to meet your husband that you've been, praying for months. And that's an upper limiting behavior. It's an upper limiting behavior, because what you say to yourself and the talk that you have with yourself comes out in your behaviors and how you interact with the world.
Listen, our thoughts are so important, right? I mean, our thoughts are so important.
My thoughts are now going to be, I have a matching set on. I'm
right.
obsessed with that.
Yeah.
I can't wait to go get a matching set. As a matter of fact, I might come on the next show with only in my matching set.
Yes, I love that.
Oh, Robin, please do that.
That's the official Miss Robin. Miss Robin. Miss Robin.
My initiation. Miss Robin. I mean, just saying it, like you look at me and I'm like, such Miss Robin. I want to be Miss Robin. I'm coming in. I'm doing it. We got
Yes.
on.
That's right. Yes.
Miss Camay, we're so happy to have you. Can't wait to have you back again. You are part of our tribe, and it's important for us targets to have a tribe, and we do. We're the fabulous ones. We know this.
Yes.
We're all fabulous. We
That's
thank
right.
you so much for being here. We can't wait to interview you and get the word out because you really help people. I mean, this is all great and fun, but I mean, you've seen me in tears, so it's sometimes, you know, we want you to help a lot of people, you know, and we know you can.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me, you guys. It's been so much fun.
Yes. No silence, no shame, and matching sets.
That's right. Maybe we can all do it. Maybe we can all do it.
Thank you. Have a beautiful day. Bye.
You're welcome, you guys. Bye-bye.
Mwah, 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 mwah.